Supperoni, pepperoni. Alright, we're live. Let me get stuff set up. Got some things to change here. Let's change the title of my stream. That's something I should do. Alright. Nicholas Gaming 2024 is here. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good getting things started. Alright. We're doing Random Towers. It's been a month. I think it's been over a month since I've last done Random Towers versus Chimps, but we're on day 110 now. 110. That's a lot of days. So everything should be good. I got to ping Discord now, but how are you doing? Nicholas Gaming, or Nicholas, I should say. My friend was trying to call me before. Is Tar Pits Chimps possible? Round 6 is impossible, but everything after that is possible. So that's how it is. Let's go over to stream and ping the stream time. There we go. Got a bit of an earlier stream today. So we'll see how that goes. I think, well, some people might come in. I'll try to do an attempt on the race. See if I can get any, good time here. Let's see, where would be because you go on last, I think you go like this. At least that's what I saw. And I don't know. I'll play it kind of safe. I think. I'm not going for, a crazy good time, of course. I think you don't want to get double shot. That's not really that good. You want to get this cannon ship up first. And what sub, right here, should be fine. Send to 30 now, maybe. That sells for 2K. Oh, I won't be able to survive that, right? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Nah, do you think this update coming will help? I heard that they aren't going to do anything to make Tar Pits Chimps possible. That's at least what I've heard, though. They'll just keep it as is. How about this boss rush? Is there anything interesting over here? Plant Terror. Hey, Chom, finally caught a stream. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. We're going to get into some random towers. Oh, I mean through tower changes indirectly. Maybe Desperado would make it possible. I do not know, though. I mean, it's possible that a Desperado early game could work, because it is a cheap tower. You can start with it. It's been a long time. I see. Alright. When we killed this thing, too? Oh, I get free stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this simple boss rush game while the stream kind of gets warmed up a little bit, if you know what I mean. Well, we gotta do oh my goodness, I'd so much rather do anything else than this. Actually, I mean, that's not true. Bloonarius is the most chill one, unless it's on a stupid map like Quad. Ugh. Alright, what do we have? We got more Pierce, kind of useless. That's pretty good. Fortified, also very useless. And we get Dart. That's good for Paragons. We got Spikes and Dart Lane. Okay. I think this is just going to be get you, and we get a free Druid, so why not? Let's put this down, and we're going to go for, is it Sawdon Strong? Go for a Spike Factory. Okay. Come on, get in range, please. There we go. Now we can get this. And I want to upgrade that druid to 130 at some point so the spikes don't get wasted on popping regular balloons. So let's grab that on first. And I can squeeze another spike right in here. Another one right here will do. Just keep using these abilities. We'll throw one right here. Alright, now it started doing that thing. Let's throw a dart way in the corner so that one of the fireballs will at least be redirected there. Whenever I can sell that, I will. Which I might not ever be able to sell for the very near long future. Alright, let's get something to pop these balloons up here, though. I think a reactor might just do. That's kind of expensive. That definitely really wasn't worth it. Alright, and we still can't sell any of those guys back there. I'd like to get a carpet of spikes up sooner than later. Let me get an Ember Element too. Okay. Can I place this in here? Ack. Bro, this placement's being stupid. Okay, at least I can put it here. Alright, and now how do I want to take this on? I think I can go for a carpet of spikes next. We'll do that. And then like I can sell some of these off. I think I can sell the rest of these guys off. Like that. And then get embrittlement right here. Cool. This is going good so far. Dartling Gunner, it is good. It does get a lot of issues with the Blastopolis, though, but I think it will just be worth it for the sake of being worth it. So I'm going to go for that now. And then we can work on Dart Paragon. And I'd like to keep Carpet of Spikes, too. Like, I could sell it, but it's also very good to keep Carpet of Spikes, so that's also going to allow me to just deal with things. Okay. Come on, 20k more. You can ram this open. It might have been faster just to sell the carpet for the mad and then get the mad later. And also, I don't think OC will be worth it because they're just going to start messing with the cooldowns like crazy. Alright, anyways, let me get a Crossbow Master up. There we go. That's also going to help clean up. Please and thank you. I'll get an Ultra Juggernaut up here too. This will also deal some good damage, but more so at the top to clean up whatever is coming out from down there. I'll remove that for 500. And now I can get a bunch of darts all in down here. Like so. I can't get a boat, so I can't get increased sell value, sadly. Okay, you're doing more silly things that I don't like now. Stopping everybody I see. Alright, I think it would be better to have the dart down here. So I'm going to build a new one. And we'll try to rip it apart as much as possible while I'm at the bottom. And also get some cross paths here. I'll get another one like that. That'll get me more degrees at least. And then later on I'll be able to sell you and you. That's going to get me like 100k, so I'll still need 50k on top of that too. Alright, let's see if I can get 50k. It might be a bit of a stretch, I'm going to be honest. I mean, we can get rid of you and you whenever that's possible. That gives me a little more money. There we go. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to get money. I mean, I also can sell you. That's a little bit more. I don't think I just have money to... Wait, I can get rid of you. You. No, I just don't have the cash. Damn. I mean, it still has more time than it looks like. But yeah, that's leaving. Alright, we're gonna have none of you guys in here. There we go, I can buy it while it's leaving. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I got one off of that. Okay. Well, I'd have to figure out how to improve that up a bit, but I don't really care. Like, if I got the Paragon a bit earlier, I would have smashed through tiers there. But that's fine. It's a fun little entrance. Anyways, let's get into this. Alright, everything should be set up now. Yes. So I can go over here. And we can do the spin. Alright, we can do the map first. Let's see, what is the map going to be? It's going to be Infernal. Okay. It's a bit of an easy map. Sometimes it's kind of boring, but maybe with weird heroes and stuff that could make it interesting. Our hero is going to be Etienne. Alright, the hero's Etienne. Oh wait, that's second tower. Let's do first tower first. Alright. Our first tower is going to be, so it's Etienne, Infernal, Heli Top Path. Okay. Could do something interesting with that. Maybe we could try to go for like a least tower type thing. And then we have Village Bottom Path. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm thinking I will go for the whatchamacallit, I'll try to go for least towers with this maybe. I haven't done a challenge like that in a very, very long time. So that might be kind of funky. It's not really my favorite thing though, but to spice things up, we'll try to use those rules and get the least amount of towers possible. So where's Etienne? Etienne's kind of hard to find. And we can go for Infernal right now. Let's get it. I remember to buy an Icicles and Absolute Zero to cool down the boss. I could have done that. I really was like tight on money though. You need to get, yeah. Doesn't let you get that far. Yeah, this one might be easy. So we'll have to use one tower on this boomerang. And we could take this boomerang pretty far actually, and then I guess I'll just get Etienne there on the top. So let's get that. I have it in the wrong arms completely. I think I should be fine here though, right? No, that was kind of a mess. Wait, do I actually still have this? Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, now I can go for 020, put you on first, catch that, last, And with a 1-2-0, I believe this will just go straight into Etienne, which will be the second tower. And I have a village bottom path, so that's not really going to help me much. But I will have that Apache Prime. So we'll have to see kind of what I can do with that. All right. I got to get a cross path, though, right here. And then this will, like, ramp up consistency a lot. So we get this, and this should just be able to take out 9, 10, I'd imagine 11 too. I mentioned a long time ago where I wanted to do pop sighting on Midnight Mansion ships, but I was never able to beat 100, sadly. And I don't think it's salvageable either. Oh, that would be really, really fun because there's all those walls. That might be a good challenge to try. I could probably take that on after this. I kind of want to do two, what is it? 2 challenges with the wheel, though, today. But maybe later today I could do it. All right, so that gets those yellows. And then this cleans up, and I should be able to get Etienne right now. Great. And we might encounter this really funny thing where Etienne on Infernal, the drones just go absolutely whack and go in like nowhere land. It's really funny. Yeah, the walls are quite interesting for it. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a fun challenge. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it today. But if not, you'll definitely see a video coming from that at some point. But yeah, so the rest of this, I don't know. We'll have to see. Parts of this will probably be pretty boring, but in like the video, of course, everything will be cut up. We'll have some AFK time to chat and banter. So this should just get me straight into heli. Oh yeah, that's the funny thing. Like the drones, sometimes they just sit really far away and they don't do anything. So let's get drone swarm out. That will at least like increase the consistency of it a lot. Yeah, take that out. Etienne will be able to deal with camos, which is really nice. But the big thing is that Apache Prime is really bad with DDTs. And of course, the bottom path village isn't going to help with that in any bit. It's going to give me free darts, which I don't want to really place because I can't use a lot of towers. I do have to get at least one bottom path village, so that will be kind of one of our towers taken. Alright, I want this heli up. Please and thank you. Come on, we're going to get it on around 18 here. We can... I don't know if I want to get an MIB for my heli yet, so I think I might try to go for this trick where I get the ALK first, so I can... If I need to get an MIB, which I think I'm going to try to avoid. Like, I probably could do Homeland. No, wait. If I'm doing least towers, I just not get ALK. What am I thinking? Yeah, that's, like, not worth it if I'm going to go for least towers. I think I might try to go for Homeland, too, because that will really help out Etienne and all that stuff. Okay, so we got heli down. We're doing no ALK. No ALK. Because I don't want to use an ALK. It's too many towers, of course. So let's get this guy up, and I think just because I want to be lazy right now, I can go for Pursuit. I mean, we got our camos covered and all that, and oh my goodness, from way back there, that drone still sniped that green. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's really fun until you hit 98 and 100, but those walls are interesting. I feel like I could find an easy way around it. Like, what hero were you using, and what other towers, too? Maybe if you have like a screenshot of it, that would help out. Also, I forgot to put music back on. Someone should have said something. There we go. We got our good music back. But yeah, if you're seeing this from the video, you should come to the streams because I can play copyrighted music on the streams, and then it gets filtered through like a separate audio channel. So when I have the raw recording of it, the music is just all gone, and then I can upload it on YouTube and all. So we're going to be getting faster darts and all that because we're going to get free camo from Etienne here. Also, I'm going to get a Homeland defense too, I think. I'm not actually 100% sure if I'm going to do that. I'll get jungle drums, which is a good benefit from it. But I also could opt for like another damage tower too with this combination. I'd have to think like Moab Domination would also be really, really strong, of course, just because it's a good tower. The one big concern that I have with the Homeland Homeland Defense is that like I might not really have cooldowns off in time. But with this map being so long in a single lane map, I think I can kind of micro the heli around to get away from that. So I think that should just be fine. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, these drones are again being very silly. Yeah, they let a green sneak by. Can I like mess with your targetings ish to kind of fix that up by any chance? No, not really. I just have to use drone swarm, I guess, on that second ability. It will come back for 37 though when I need it, right? I'd hope so. Yeah, it should. It's a fast ability. All right. So yeah, if I want Homeland, put it right there. But in the meantime, I feel like I can just go straight into Apache Dartship. Like, what issues would I get? Oh, and I forgot about this. Yeah, I gotta use that ability there. But yeah, for the Apache Dartship, I mean, 43 might be a little bit of an issue. Um, I won't have UCAV up by then, but I feel like maybe with a drone storm, I could be able to get by 43. We'll see about that. We get camo everywhere now, so that's all covered. We'll also get more range. That doesn't really help the towers that I have at all. If I go for Moab domination, that would help out the Moab domination, but we'll be fine there. Oh wait, I'm really really silly. Now that I realize that, see, I don't do these least tower challenges like really at all. That's kind of the thing. So I forgot that if I get Homeland, that would be adding a tower, whereas opposed to getting Moab Domination would not be because I already have that boomerang. So I might as well just upgrade you to, I mean, at least for now, this guy, and we can get you later on. I think I just have to micro this heli though, and get by you immediately, and then use Drone Swarm immediately too. And then that would be, I guess, one less tower. So no Homeland Defense, which means I hope we're going to be relying on our boomerang to be clearing those DDTs like crazy, because Apache Prime, for one, is not good at that. Okay, that's cleared now. Let's try to go for Dartship, and I wonder if we could do like Dartship into Mob Domination or Apache Prime, either or. Um, if you're supposed to use Bottom Path Village, yeah, I'm supposed to get Bottom Path Village too. Like, but that's not doing anything. It's a monkey city. What is it? What is it gonna do? So I can't really use that for anything. I mean, I could put it. I could use it to get drums on you. That's something. That's really the only thing it would do. It would give me drums on probably. Well, I can't get it down here now. Yeah, so it would be on the heli. You'd get free jungle drums, but that's it. So if I do everything right and well, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 towers for that village that I have to get later, which I think is pretty cool. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, free Super Monkey fan club. Yeah, I could ruin that least tower challenge just by getting so many Super Monkey fan clubs. That's a funny strategy. I don't. When was the last time I did a the P-Brew Super Monkey fan club thing? I think for that one SJB collab that while back. But yeah, that's a funky strategy to use. Anyways, I can get that Apache not Prime, Apache Dartship right now, and I should be chilling for a good amount of time. There's a few rounds that might be a bit of a struggle, but we'll have UCAV up for that, and it's a long single lane map. So I think, I mean, especially because I'm getting it so early, I should be able to get Apache Prime like well before, like in the mid 70s, and yeah, just for any of those issue rounds, I can get a Apache Prime up. Or no, not Apache Prime, UCAV up. There's too many things going on. I mean, I'm saying that when there's literally like nothing going on too. So there's too many things yet nothing going on. Do you want me to show you that pop Poseidon setup I was using? Yes. Send it over on Discord. I will look at it. We could even look at it on stream if you want. You're on the Discord server, right? You can just send it over there. Oh, Blue Encyclopedia. Oh, I see. You pinged me. All right, what do we have here? We have Oben. Okay. And you're forced to put it right there, which I think you can still get some good bounces with that. Here, I'll pull it up on the stream. Okay. All right. So it's right here. Let's see. What could we do with this? By the way, the Infernal gameplay is just running in the background. There it is. Yeah, well, we're waiting. So for 100, you have overclock. Your overclock is off cooldown. Oh wait, this is for 98. So you're having issues with 98. What I would do is I'd try to isolate one lane. There's things you can cut. I don't know what this Berserker Brew's doing here. That's kind of silly. You got Relentless Glue, that's good. You can't use Village, which is a bit of a shortcoming. I guess that Dragon Breath is good for that mid game too. Yeah. But what I would do is I would take this a step back. I would worry less so about 100. And I mean, Oben's fine as a hero. You can have Oben with. You could probably clear things up and maybe even. Actually, I don't know. Probably at least get rid of that Druid. Maybe a few things that Alchemist. I don't know what's doing that there. You can have a Tornado with Oben that's really strong, or you just straight up switch the hero. Something that would work out better. But what I would do is I would take a bunch of Moab presses on this side over here, and that would kind of hold one side down specifically for 97 and 98, which is big because then you won't get ability issues because you have big time ability issues here. And if you can just use your pop Sidon right, that would stall out one side to be able to get abilities back for the next side. And then when kind of the Moab press releases all that stuff, because you have Oben, which is a cleanup hero, you can use that Tornado Druid, and then just pop Sidon's main attack alone with that cleanup would be able to take out the rest of the wave, and you'll get abilities back for the rounds, which would really allow you to push through. So I could optimize this, probably even salvage it too. I feel like I could salvage that. But anyways, we died on round 64. Let's get back to that. But definitely an interesting setup that I think I'll try out. What on round 64 killed me? If I just use this ability, do I take care of it? Yeah, probably because we have like no single target DPS at all. Yeah, that's probably why. All right. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting setup. Like, I feel like that one's salvageable, but I could do an optimize of that too. Really, 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 really cool and fun way to use the pop Sidon, I think, because it just bounces around that top like crazy. Am I right about that one? I used Condor to beat it later, but I had no round 100 damage. I guess now I'm underestimating press. Yeah, I think so. I just save a bit for 100. I feel like Pop Sidon can do a decent. Like, how much damage is that doing against 100? So, hi, M Knight DH. Hope you're doing great. But yeah, about this run, because I'm underestimating how much Pop Sidon is doing against 100, but I feel like I'd probably avoid Spike Storm because a lot of its spikes aren't going to be hitting, and the main spike itself is so close up that you aren't getting benefit from the main attack really at all. So I'd go for a Sticky Bomb plus a few Assassins. If not, it would be cheaper to go for a Limb. Then you'd have to strong arm it with a Limb and use the power of a Limb to cut other things, which is what I'd do in that kind of situation. Either that or use a different hero. Spike Storm lets me pop it up. Wait, Spike Storm lets me pop it, but then you die to DDTs. Yeah, I feel like there's cheaper ways to, because you want to get the bad layer down itself faster, not deal with the cleanup. Um, it pops too late. Yeah, you do more like direct around 100 damage. But anyways, for this run, as Knight just comes in, this is a wheel spin. It was really easy, so I'm trying to do least towers. So it's Etienne on Infernal with the top path Heli and bottom path Village. The bottom path Village I'm going to be getting later. Of course, that's going to do nothing. But I think with just these 4 towers, that boomerang that I need to start off with, we'll be able to get this down. Well, we're discussing about optimizing this really cool pop side and strategy. Of course, I should be able to get this Apache Prime right about now. Let's use this abilities to wrap that up. There we go. We got that, and now we should be good for a while. Moab Domination should be coming at some point in time. We'll get this, and you're going to have to really clutch up on our DDTs. But I can use, like, you get straight lines. Like, I can set you on last, and you'll just wreck these lines. I hope that's good enough for 99. I'll definitely have to save the UCAV ability. And then also for 100, I'm just assuming that we can beat 100 because it's so long. I mean, you're pretty good with single target. You're pretty good with single target too. I think we should be able to take care of that. And I guess Etienne's single target with that drone swarm, especially on a map like this, is kind of underrated too. Also, that extra range buff is nice with Moab Domination. We'll get another, I think, 10% more, so your range should be like coming out to be like over here. I don't really care about a salvage at this point, but it would be interesting to see if you could do it. Yeah, I could do it. I could do many things. Pop Sidon's such a cool tower, though. It's just kind of a shame if you can't use it with Brickle. Like you can wreck things up with Pop Sidon if you get Brickle down and all that. I wonder what I mean, ouch LCCs with Brickle are just like such a pain to like get down perfectly because it's just like raw Brickle stacking. So I'd probably want to do like a Brickle Pop Sidon LCC on a map that isn't ouch. I would just guess, but we'll see about it. I mean, Oben increases the lifespan of the ability. Yeah, that's a big benefit too. It used to be bugged. I really like that Arcanite bug where they would just be permanent, at least until they run out of Pierce, and you could do some nasty stuff with that. I think I did a cornfield with 143,000 cash spare, which is just insane. Yeah, it's just nerfed from infinite. Yep. Well, that was a glitch. It wasn't intended to be like that, but I mean, you could say that. So the song's really good. It's a pretty interesting band, Klaatu. I think that's how it's pronounced. If you've never heard of it, it's a Canadian band. I don't really think they have many listeners. 67,000 monthly listeners. That's not very a lot, but they've got some pretty cool music. I'm gonna be honest. At one point, they were like thought to be like this secret Beatles reunion, and then they found out that it wasn't, and then people were like, I don't care about this anymore. But they've got actually I really like it. It definitely does sound like the Beatles though, in many ways. Um, but yeah, it's a cool band. This is their most famous song, calling occupants of interplanetary craft. But if you've ever like heard of this band, I definitely recommend thinking about it more. Anyways, there's the first taste of DDTs. I can't buy Moab Domination yet, but I'm going to bring out Etienne's level 20 UCAV just to take out these 3 DDTs, which says a lot about how much you can pop DDTs. So while this amazing song's wrapping up, we'll wrap up our gameplay too. There's the Moab Domination, and we got that last range buff, so now you got some big range. Elite Omegas is here. How you doing? Hope you're doing spectacular. Let's get our Bottom Path Village down in the mix now. Hold off on those upgrades just yet, but it looks like Moab Domination is going pretty good. I definitely will need that level 20 for 99, though. Elite Omegas is alright. This might be a bit of a strange challenge coming in here, but I'm doing a least tower challenge. Haven't done that in a very long time, and it's also a wheel spin, so thought for this odd wheel spin we'll do it. So here comes 95. Let's see, if I just put you on last, will you kind of just take out everything? No problem. Hope you can. It looks like you are, which is really nice. Appreciate that very much, mister. Let's get that Monkey City then. And now we got you. We successfully got jungle drums on our Apache Dart chip. Apache Prime, not a Dart chip. And also, we got discounts on it too. Let's go. We discounted the Apache Prime that was already bought. Alright. Here comes 97. Here goes 97. 98 should not be much of any concern. You kind of can rip apart that even though you're on pursuit. Have you considered trying to add a chat to the streamer videos? Like an overlay? I haven't considered that, but I mean, maybe I could. I'd have to figure out how to do it. I've never done something like that before. Let's see. How's 99? Yeah, we can get that to work just fine. I want to use, let's take you off pursuit and use this instantly so I have more of it against 100 if I just so happen to need that. I want to use you as cleanup. So let's have you at the back. And, ooh, that was pretty close. So instead of having you, like, shoot straight down the line, which will do more damage to the DDTs, I'm going to have you get the ceramics so Moab Domination can focus on the DDTs, which I think will just be better because, I mean, you don't really do a lot of damage against the DDTs. And, yep, that takes it down very nicely. Let's use this drone swarm here now. Come on, get this bad down. It's a bad. Yeah, we're ripping that up like it's nothing. And there we go. Beautiful. We did it with only 4 towers and meeting all of our requirements. There's Etienne on Infernal with Apache Prime, with Top Path Heli, Bottom Path Village, and our last tower, which was mandatory for the early game, 4th tower, is that Moab Domination. Very, very cool. GG Planetary says, yeah. I have vague memory of Top Path Heli being good against 98. But not, yeah. It has good single target DPS, I'd say. It can do some work against 100. If you have OC on it, it just shreds 98 like it's nothing. But yeah, without MIB, it's not good against DDTs. I mean, even with MIB, it's not the greatest thing either. Let's do our second spin now. All right. Here we go. It's time for, what is it going to be? What map do you think this is going to be? Mesa. Ooh. Okay. Mesa's fun to play here and there. It's kind of chill, though, in some ways. Although, if you get weird towers, there's some towers that just don't work well on Mesa at all. Our hero is going to be Geraldo. Ooh, yucky. We don't like Geraldo. Now, we'll have Geraldo then. Our first tower will be... What is the first tower? Also, this is going to be day 111. Dude, this is the second run in a stream. Boat Middle Path. Okay. We could get a Lord of the Abyss in there. Boat Middle Path. Interesting. And then we're going for Ace Top Path. Okay, this is really, really weird, but let's do it. It got like no mid-game potential in here. Okay. So with this abhorrent mid-game, I'm probably just gonna get Geraldo down early instead of doing a reset, cause I'm thinking of just getting a Robo, which will then get me into actually yeah, just Robo into Sky Shredder. We'll deal with the Pirate Lord later, but this should be pretty chill. Um, that's good sometimes. I don't need to do a sweaty thing every game, and because I have to get so many towers that are particularly a little bit pricey, I might add, and also I do have to buy a mid game because none of the towers really do anything in the mid game. We're going to not be able to like get any cash spare. Also, it's going to be trouble affording things, even that is. So let's grab that sniper here now, and I want to get Geraldo down early, of course, as I said, because I'm going to be going for that Robo. So I need that cape, and sometime in there we'll just be caping the Dart Monkey. It'll be moving on. I think I could try to get a few shooty turrets and maybe that Mermonkey early on. I can't really do anything with the Ace until ODS. So yeah, I'm getting a Lord of the Abyss, the Emo Lord, Emo Monkey. Yes, that's what we're going to be getting. I need to get something there. Really? Come on. What, another sniper that is? Yeah. Another sniper. Only if I could get the Desperado Monkey right now. Yeah, I gotta get the Lord of the Abyss. There's no secret water in here. The Etienne's spaceship is up there. I feel like people forget that's there sometimes. It's just chilling. Etienne's spaceship. Alright, so this should hopefully get me into Geraldo. I'll put Geraldo like out of the way, kind of. I'm not sure. I don't want Geraldo to be like taking up prime real estate. And I want Mermonkey like right here so it can buff the plane, which will be right up here. I mean, I could also have Ace over here. I don't know. I feel like I'd want Ace. Can it fit there? Yeah, it can fit there. I'd feel like I'd want to have Ace here, but then like, how would Village fit into this mix? Where do I want the... Actually, I can do like Ace up there. So I just do Geraldo here, Ace right here, Mermonkey here, Village back here. Yes, that will work. Let's get a few shooty turrets down then. Gotta get these for the early game. Alright, take that down. I'll get another one too. Actually, I should have these like going down these straight lines. I think that would be better, right? Potentially. Yeah. Let's get another one going down here too. Whenever I get another one up. And then 100, that next shooty turret, and we should be pretty good for some time, right? Yeah, we're really ramping up these few early game towers. And I just want to get that cape up as early as possible. It looks like I'm still getting like some issues here. These don't necessarily have the greatest amount of Pierce. I can get that Mermonkey though. Yeah, let's grab that. Our base Mermonkey doesn't do the greatest, but it's something. It will save me money. I also can get some of those glues down, but I want to hold on that just for now. It seems like I'm doing pretty well. I'm just going to spike that. It's going fine. Oh, we got a raid here. Sorry if I didn't notice that raid immediately. Life Changing Games is raiding with a party of 8. Hello, how are you doing? The stream's going great. Yeah, sorry if that took a moment. But were you streaming just balloons? Also, thank you so much for the raid. Now we got 8 more people. That's awesome. But I'm doing a wheel challenge here. So we got Mesa with Geraldo. This combination's just really bizarre. The wheel chose Mesa, Geraldo. I have, what was it? Wait, was it mid or top path boat? I forgot. I think Planter they can fill me in because I kind of need to remember that. Mid boat. Okay, yes, mid boat, and then top ace. So I have to get a Lord of the Abyss to get the middle path boat and a Sky Shredder, and none of these can do anything in mid game. So I'm trying to kind of squeeze my way through a little bit without spending too much so that I can like fulfill all of those requirements. And it's just gonna be really really weird. So here on 27, I'm gonna have to get a glue by the looks of it. Could I start with just a pickle by any chance? Set you on last. You can go on first because you'll get the Pierce line there. Cool. I was just doing some boss challenges and Impoppable today. Ooh. I hope everything went well. Was it all good? Boss challenges are fun. I did a quick run really before the stream. Never got that Dart Paragon up though, so my score was kind of shit and didn't really have time to do one again. But yeah. Anyways, there's that Worn Heroes cape. I can actually alch buff this if I want. Actually, that alch buff will be for the ace. So no, I should put the alch buff in so I can place the alch buff on the ace. Yes, I am intelligent, aren't I? Let's go. Yeah, I can just buy it now then. We'll get that village and discount in a little bit later. But now we got our super monkey in the house. That's good. Yeah. We were practicing for Dreadbloon tomorrow on Erosion. Ooh. Dreadbloon on Erosion. That's the boss tomorrow? Yeah, that's gonna be some tricky stuff. I just play the bosses casually. Don't really pay the most attention to them. Like I just go in unranked, double cash, fly through them while watching a stream. It's some good stuff. Yeah, I used to. Well, when I say used to, it was more like Fool would carry me in a co-op game. So that's how I have all top 3 bosses. So I have first, second, and third of Elite and Normal on my profile of all the boss badges, every single one of them. So that's how I got them. But those are a pain, and now I just don't really care. Sometimes I do like a top 50 co-op with some random people, but nothing too crazy. Faxel, yeah. Yep. Me and the Fridge got 1 million pops with farmers? Huh? Like what, you put Jerry Fire on farmers and got it to 1 million pops? Sounds kind of funky, but sure. Alright, can I... I'll just get AMD on you for now, I think. Let me get this village in right here. I want to make sure I can get ace here too. I cannot get ace there. That's an issue. Okay. We got to place this village right then. I keep going to the expert maps by default. Yeah, can't do this. Both on the blog and API, it says it's on the cabin. Where did you get erosion? I trust that the Minecool is data mining. So if it says that's on the cabin, it should be on there. Alright, we got to place the village a little bit further down. So if you didn't know, Minecool is the MVP of data mining. Peace be with her. we get all of our data mined information from Minecool. But now we got our discounts and all. Oh my goodness, and things still leaked like crazy. Okay, we gotta figure out a way how to do this then. Like this, you're in. Okay, I'm just gonna get alch buff now. This, in theory, should move from the Super Monkey to the Ace when I buy it. Looks like it will. And yeah, I'm still just leaking. So are you on strong? Yeah, you're on strong. Maybe we're just getting really unlucky with this AMD. You're covered. You're not covered. Okay. I don't know what's up with this round 37. I don't want to have to glue it. Oh, can I just set the Alchemist to strong to help things out? I think that can do it. So on strong you will be, and then you will work, hopefully. And then I can put you on first. And this cleans it up. No. Okay, I just have to get a glue, apparently, for one of these lanes. That will go for... And now you don't even get discount. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing? For some reason, this round 37 on Mesa, out of all things, is, like, the most difficult thing in the world. Okay, village right here. That will get you in range. It doesn't... Oh, my goodness. What am I doing? Bruh. Oh, you played Erosion just for fun? Okay, yeah. I would be interested to play a Erosion boss, though. That sounds kind of crazy. Crazy with the boat farming. Okay, that's definitely in range. I will not be messing that up there. Let's get that glue. Let's get that Alec buff. There's no way we die now. You have it 100% safe. Ooh, what a pain. And also I kind of place that, yeah, I mean, I still have that placement fine. Hopefully I can get the boat in, though. I mean, I placed it very far up. Like, this village could have gone back definitely like 5 pixels, so. Alright. Now it's time for 40. This should really be no issue. I got a lot of money. I can go like this, that, and probably glue the insides if I need to. Yeah, I need to glue the insides. That is a completely acceptable thing to do. So glue right here. Yes. And no, not quite. Let me pickle and glue then, if I can. That will work. Nice. Just barely. Birds is here. Spac has the same hitbox to test with that. Oh, I could do that then. Yeah, I can't get it in there. We'll have to see. Can I get it here? No. Well, it have to go over. It might have to just like go over there then. I mean, what is boat gonna do? The ability really does the most for it. And also for camo. What do I do for camo? I can use... Well, the thing is, if I use pots, they run out, actually. Like, I can't rely on that for camo. I could get camo village. I mean, that's kind of stupid, though. Yeah, there's no good way to deal with camo. So, like, I won't have something to clean up on the camo side. I guess I could get you to camo. Like, that's not a bad option. And then with this in pots, we should be able to deal with all of it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, we get Abyssal Dweller. That's what's gonna get our camos for now. And then yeah, the pot should be able to reset, and we should be doing that. Yeah, Mermonkey is fat. Mermonkey indeed is a bit fat. Let's get this drums. Let's get you up to your robo. We gotta deal with purples now. Camo purples. Not cool. I just pot Geraldo, right? Yeah. That seems like it would make the most sense. Get drums too. Oh, and it's still leaking? Huh? If I do this, drums, and... No. Why is this being such a bakabuka? Okay. Abyssal Warrior and pot gets it not? Really? How are you... Okay, how are these missing? If I put you on strong... Because you get camo, right? Yeah, you guys get camo with that. How do you miss all of the camo purples? Like, straight up. Okay, fine, whatever. If I just glue one side, take those out first, yeah, then that will work. I still have those on 48 too, so we're gonna have a silly camo issue then. Let me finally get up my robo then, and then I'll be able to go for the Sky Shredder, hopefully. Yeah, and now we get more camo issues. Although I can camo pot you now to deal with that. Right? Yeah, we'll take it out. Making this only last 5 rounds just removes the consistency like crazy. I can point out that Geraldo Sentry Expert 2TC is possible. Facing around 42. Yeah. Geraldo base bomb with that bug. That was the one, yeah, where you just rejuve everything. Okay, now what, I have to use the other one here. Okay, how am I gonna beat the other camos? This is just pointlessly stupid. I have nothing that like even kills cams. I could have gotten the 032 cross path then. All right, what camos are next? We'll be fine for 51, and then I don't know, just have Lord of the Abyss. I might have to get like a foam or something to mic around. I mean, mortar wouldn't really work, I don't think, right? Mortar won't be consistent on Mesa, I'd imagine. I also could get like a spike, but now that's really going out of my way. Like I'm so out of the way on things here. This is just like a really, really stupid combination. Okay, at least we take out 51. We got camo pot there, and we got no camo pots in the shop. 53 is the next camo round, I believe. And they're all pinks. So I don't think Lord of the Abyss will be able to deal with that. Yes, 53 of these pinks you can't take out. If I did this again... Oh, wait, I could get Geraldo bunnies. Let's get Geraldo bunnies. I'm getting the Geraldo bunnies. Geraldo bunnies will be my clutch. Alright, let me get the first one down then. You gotta place them like in range, which is kind of funky. Which means that you can make custom maps where you can't place Geraldo bunnies at all. Okay, there's the next Geraldo bunny. 56, I should be fine. You should be able to take out all the camos on 56. At least I hope so. Alright, you just one-shot all of these? Almost. Do I have... No. Okay, I can glue the other side then. I could glue them like right here. And that will be able to pierce them all up. And yep, take all those out. Nice. And then once I get next bunnies, I should be able to deal with those camos. So that should all be good. Jerry Fire and Mermonkey. It was cheaper to get the glue. Alright, one more bunny after this. Uno mas. Also, the bunny Paragon thing's like 8,000. It's pretty expensive. So that kind of sets me back a little bit too for getting this Sky Shredder. Because I need to get that at some point, really. Alright, I'm going to have to camo pot Robo Monkey for 59. It will also clear 62 camos too. I feel like you might be able to take those out, but just in case. Yeah. It's more expensive than what I've got going on, and also those don't last a long time. The Jerry Fires don't last a long time at all. Okay, we got Bunny on our side. Hopefully Bunny can do bunny work. I haven't used the bunny in a very long time. I mean, like, I don't use Geraldo often, so it's not like I have the bunny much. And when I use Geraldo, it's for... I use the, what is it? Just the late Geraldo, so we get the shop restock and just, like, quad genie everything. So it's not like I'm using the bunnies in the first place anyways. Yeah. So at least the hard part is dealt with. Another raid here. Oh my goodness, 2 raids in one game. Infamous Blaziken is raiding with a party of 3. How are you doing? How was your stream? I hope it was great. Got 3 people here. fun little crew. But I am doing, for the people just coming in, this really weird challenge. It's a wheel spin. So you got random hero, random map, random first tower, random second tower, and of course it's on chimps as always. So we got Mesa, which is a easier map, but it's with Geraldo, mid path boat, top path ace, which is it's one of those combos. So we're getting through it. Oh, I don't even have drums. I should get drums. That would be a good thing to get. Geraldo doesn't get villager. Ooh, this is like 1 pixel away. Yeah. How are you? I'm doing great. My stream's been going pretty good so far. It's a mouthful. We've got a bunch of people here today. 21. That's a nice showing. So yeah, that's how it's going. But hopefully I can go straight into Sky Shredder with this. That would be the goal. I could go for my ace in the meantime then. This will then, I believe, transfer the priority buff from the Robo to the Operation Dartstorm. Or it stays on the Robo. Okay. That kind of surprised me. I thought it would go there, but alright then. We'll just be keeping the ace on here. Grab sharper darts to increase the pierce. And got 20k more, so still a ways away. But if I need to, I can bring out some tricks. Yeah, I love the deal with random map and random towers. Yeah, I've got a series on YouTube with it. This will be, when it's uploaded, the 111th episode of it. So if you want to see more of this concept, there's a lot more of this concept. Although honestly, some of those earlier videos aren't very good. Like, I really didn't refine the towers and strategies a lot. So sometimes I got a map that was like high finance with easy towers, and I just like sat through it. There's nothing really interesting there. I mean, to maybe some people that would still be considered a hard challenge, but like high finance with given anything is just like completely free. So yeah. But yeah, you definitely, if you want, you definitely can check it out. I assume you rated on Twitch, not like, maybe because you didn't see my YouTube channel, but yeah, you just look it up, Chom Chom BTD6. If you have to do that, maybe it's the first thing. Sometimes you might get the Chom Chom roller, the pet and dog hair roller remover as the first option, particularly if you have a pet. But no, that's not it. Yeah, you'll see if you go to playlists, you can see it. But there's 110 episodes of this. Well, 111 with this one. Yes. You have a Chom Chom roller for Violet. I do not have a Chom Chom roller for Violet. I might have to email the company asking for a sponsorship at some point. Anyways, for this last wave here on 78, I'm going to have to glue this probably because I'm going to need Bunny Paragon to take all of that out because I do not have camo on that Robo Monkey. So let's glue it about now. We'll do this lane. So then this lane comes. Bunny Paragon takes care of all that. Then, yep, you can deal with the other one. Well, yeah, Violet's my dog. She's made a few appearances in videos, actually. She is getting old. She's getting 12. Maybe I could get her a Chom Chom roller. I might just, like, straight up email the company if you, like, ask for a sponsorship. That would be a funny sponsorship if I can get it. Maybe not even asking for any money. Just be like, can you send me one for free? I'll put it in a video. But yeah. Anyways, getting Sky Shredder is actually smoother than I thought. I thought I'd be fighting through a lot, but Bunny Paragon cleaned that up, really. Damn. Maybe I'm underestimating this thing. I also had Robo too. I mean, we can see the pops here. 93k on Geraldo. Crazy. Alright, let's get Sky Shredder. That's a done deal. Now, I gotta get Lord of the Abyss, and I can see if I can get Boat anywhere. If I can't get Boat, that would kind of be a shame. Because does EchoSense Networks increase the range to which you can place more boats? I hope it does, because I can't get a spike factor right there. I could... If it increases the range, I think I should be able to get one right here. Or like maybe over here. I don't think Echo Net changes anything. Ooh, we might be in quite a disappointment if that then. Um, if that happens, maybe I could just cash spare the boat Paragon or the boat itself. Be like, yeah, I had enough money for it. How much does the whole thing cost? Um, Let me look right here. Slash tower boat. Or it's Monkey Buccaneer. That's the official name of it. 050. That costs basically $36,000. Kind of pricey if you ask me. Here's the moment of truth. Oh no. I can't get it in here. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. And EchoSense networks don't. It has a huge water range, you say? Can I get like a sub in even? Alright, we'll see. I'll wait a little bit and see if EchoSense Networks does anything. I hope it does, but yeah, it's crazy. I can get a SPAC right here, but boat isn't in range right there. That's a bit rough. Oh, you got an ad. Okay, anyways, let's see here where we will die simply by that. If I get some EchoSense networks, will it increase the range? Doesn't look like it really. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Wait, it said I could place a sub somewhere, right? Yup. Oh wait, I don't have EchoSense network. It said there was like a sub placement in there, right? Well, either way, I don't think I can get anything in here. This placement's off. That's annoying. I think because of that, sadly, I will not be able to even place the boat. I thought there would be enough space in here for it, but this is a lot shorter. Because I remember too, like the water placement for that Mermonkey is just absolutely huge. Like I thought I could put a boat right there, but apparently not. Like if I get you, and I mean these might not even do anything. I mean birds said they don't. I probably would believe that, but yeah, it doesn't. You can't get a water tower in there at all. Not even anywhere, that is. Nowhere a water tower fits. That just sucks so much. Giannis is here. Yeah, you just came in at an epic fail. But for that, I think we'll still carry on. I'll just be getting 36,000 cash spare. That's enough to outright buy a Pirate Lord. At least 36k spare. Shouldn't be much of an issue. So we'll have the Pirate Lord in spirit. If I shift some of these placements over just a little bit, I think having that village either further back or further up would have done it, but yeah, that kind of stinks a little bit. We can also give you camo detection, and I should be able to cruise through some of these rounds. We got 2 genies. I think 100 should kind of more so be fine, but 36k definitely is a decent amount, so can't really be messing around with that. These DDTs are indeed an issue. I want a Moab glue. Can I get a Moab glue anywhere? See, now my village is such a weird spot. I can't really do much with it. Alright. Moab glue. And I need camo on it. Alright, you got camo now. Great job. There we go. Also, did I... No. You got the right camo pot. You were at level 20 before. Does camo pot make a difference? It doesn't look like it. I still can't place a, let alone a sub there. Because the camo pot does increase the range, but I think the Lord of the Abyss water placement range is set. And you can't get more than that. But I can't place something there, so... Yeah. Random towers versus choms. Hello, One-Eyed Deacon. Hope you're doing great. Does this camo pot clean up the house for me? Close. It is close. Let's go for... I still need... I can't, like, be trigger happy with my spending. Let's see if I go for a jar of pickle. And... I don't know. So far, I just have that as an increased purchase. Nah, that's not going to be doing much. Okay. Let's go for, then, jar of pickle on Robo. And I can get a few... I mean, I probably can just buy all of them. That, and then put camo pot on you. Will this make a difference? It's looking like it's making a pretty big difference, but nah, not quite. Let's see. If I go for... Maybe I just go straight up for Relentless, because I might need some... might need damage for that later on. Relentless could do some work. Yeah, guess Echo Net does nothing. Yeah, I'd assume so at this point. Alright, let's see. How does Relentless make much of a difference? We aren't really getting anything up there on the top lane. So I could glue like over here. I gotta put down some Geraldo glues. Yeah, it's not really helping with much. Okay. I can go. I think that's not the best route. I need this cash spare, so that's why I'm so like hesitant about it. Let's get all 4 creepy idols down. Put you on there. And I don't want to use a genie because I want to have that stuff for 99 and like 98. Okay. And then I think I'm going to just put a few spikes at the back because they're cheap. I don't have any of these against 98, which they're great against 98, but I guess it'd just be like that sometimes. Alright, cool. Got some spikes if we need to tank anything, and that should just work. And I'm not going to be doing Ace Micro because I don't care enough. Place down a Desperado. Yeah, if I had it, I would have. Are you one of the content creators that gets previews to the new update? No, I am not. I wish I was, but unfortunately, I am not. That is so sad, and I cry about it every single night. Just kidding, though, but I really wish I was. If one of the people who does that, I think Tarn does it. Like Tarn, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know anyways, so what am I saying? But whoever does it, if they see it, please and thank you. I would be jumping with joy if that were to happen. Okay, 97's here. Got a bit of an issue, I would say. Well, you go increase pure, so I guess that might help for 98 a bit, but we've got this guy to deal with. What is the robo set? You're set on close first. Maybe I have to just glue at the end? Yeah. Probably just throw down a glue way back there. That should take care of that one. And then this guy's just on a longer path, so you should be able to deal with that. And maybe I could do a little bit of Ace Micro if I care that much. Cool, we got that down, we got that down. Can I beat this without using genies? I think that's a bit of a stretch. But the thing is, I do still need to beat 100 and have money left over. Let's see, what is it like with one genie? It looked pretty rough with no genies. I'm gonna be honest. I get a creepy idol back. It would be nicer with 4 creepy idols. I also can get spikes up. Where's Geraldo? Geraldo, get back here. There we go. Let me place the rest of your spikes. I can get some glues down at the back. Oh, hey, look, this is working out well. Nice. Lord of the Abyss really came clutch with that Pierce. Throw down another genie. This 99 is getting beaten up with 2 genies. And now I have 1 genie for 100. And let me do some center path micro to take this thing out. This is all the ace micro that I know how to do, just center path micro. I know, so boring. I'm not even that good at it. That's the thing. I mean, some of this is working out pretty well. Okay, now that's just going to straight up be better. But how much do we do? I still have like a bunch that I could spend actually. Okay, and then just smail the inside, I assume. 2 should get it done. Okay, there we go. We got more than enough cash spare. Oh my goodness, and the bunny's going crazy now. Look at that. We got more than enough cash spare for that Pirate Lord at the end. Unfortunately, I just couldn't really place it in. And because this challenge isn't like such high caliber, I couldn't really care to redo it, I'm going to be honest. I think some people might be a bit disappointed in that, but I'm not disappointed in myself for not doing that. Also, I never cross-path that elk. What a silly goose. I could have done that. I made some things a little bit easier. But, yeah, that's that. Really weird challenge, though. If I could have gotten that Pirate Lord in, I would have just been able to outright buy that. But I have the cash spare. The thing altogether costs just under $36,000. That's without discounts. So let's move on. I think we're gonna do that Poseidon thing now. For heroes. What are we looking at time? Just over an hour. I could still keep it with Oben, if that's fine. So let's do that. You didn't unglitch the bunny. That bunny can stay glitched as long as time. I do not care. Stay like that all you want. It would be cheaper with Geraldo, though, because I can do Geraldo resets. Who was it there? Is Plant Terror still here? Because if Plant Terror is fine with me doing it with Geraldo, I would prefer to do that. I'd be able to get a lot more cash spare. But if not, I can do it with Oben. Whichever one you want. Are you here? Going once, going twice. Some amount of times. Last thing he said was "oh fair." That was in the middle of last run. Alright, I think we'll just do it then. Either that or he has an ad, and if so, that is quite disappointing. Anyways, Poseidon on Haunted Mansion with cash spare, of course, because I am just like that. Now, what is the placement for Geraldo? Or what round do I place them? I gotta calculate that real quick. / hero level. Is it hero level buy? Yes. We go for Geraldo. Desired level is 20. Goal round is 98. Map difficulty is advanced. And I gotta do it on place on round 51. Okay. So to get level 20 Adora on round 98, you can place it on round 51, and it'll be $368 off level 98 when placed there. That's pretty cool. So for the mid game, that is, going into Poseidon, what do I want to do? What would be the cheapest way to get there? We'll have the we'll have the burst damage from the Arctic Knight itself. I will not be allowed to get villages, which does change things up a little bit. That really hurts the case for primary towers because you can do primary training and just juice those things up. Can't also get any other large towers. I was feeling like Ultra Juggernaut, but I think there's a cheaper way to get in there, and also round 40 might be a little bit of an issue with that. So I'm thinking, I actually don't know what I'm thinking. What am I thinking? This one's going to take a little bit of thought power. I could do like a tax combo, but again, without primary training, it's a lot weaker. It's a lot weaker without that. And also, it might not really work well with that ice. That Ultra Juggernaut just still sounds very good. But anything cheaper than Ultra Juggernaut, plus whatever I need to beat round 40, because I don't have Geraldo early game. Ooh. I might be able to do like. Also, hopefully, I mean, Ultra Juggernaut would be nice because I have cleanup. I think I should just go Ultra Juggernaut. Like, that's going to help a lot in the late game, too. It's going to be able to do a lot there. So, let me get Ultra Juggernaut. I think just down right over here-ish would be a good spot. We'll get one dart up here. One dart over here. And it's time to go. I think if I put close, it's going to get like some good bounces and all. And I will need something to help it out. We'll be getting 520 for all that stuff. I'll need something to decamo. I could do... What would I get for decamo also? Like, I'll have Jerry Potts later. And I mean, Poseidon will have decamo, but I'll put Jerry Potts on it later for decamo there. So I need to get another dart. Do I want to do crossbow for the early camos? I could do crossbow for the early camos. But I still need something to be able to... I think just one foam will do it too. So with that in mind, I might just get foam now. So one NG at the top. And then this should get me into the Spolt, and I can push on from there. And we got to make sure on round 51 we come back and place that Geraldo. So if you don't know why I'm placing Geraldo on round 51, that's because when Geraldo hits level 20, the entire shop restocks. So that means that on round 98, I can spend as many items on Geraldo as possible. He'll be level 19. And I can buy level 20 for $300, get everything back. That is great because I can get 4 genies on round 98 if I want. Although, realistically, you don't do that because it's usually there to double genie and beat round 100 for a very cheap price, only $4,000. 2 genies is extremely strong. Okay, let's get this up here. If I place you on close, by any chance, like what kind of stuff do you do? It really depends where you're targeting. You can still target where over. So I think I'll just keep you on first then for that sake. Sometimes you don't just get good bounces at all, though. Damn. Alright, on first here, you take that out. Nice and easy. Cool. More glaze, One-Eyed Deacon says. I could get as many more glaze as one would be. 4,000. Oh, that's a bit outdated. Yeah, more like 5. Oh, what? How much is it now? I just remember that 2,160 mark. Okay, well, I mean, it's still a little bit more, but you know, it's still good. Can I beat this without doing anything? Wait, does the does the ball not bounce off of the top? If I get Juggernaut, will it? Let me see. Because I was thinking the ball would bounce up here and all. It looks like it's shooting into that wall, but then straight up just disappearing. Like, this is not considered a blocker. Okay, that makes Ultra Juggernaut a lot weaker than I expected. That's a bit of a flaw in the plan, I would say. Well, now I can't see because the balloon's leaking. Yeah. You just sucks. I just realized that. I thought the Ultra Juggernaut would bounce off this here. Okay, so that doesn't work. That will not work then. What then would be cheapest to save up into a Poseidon Heroless? Really? Would it be... I mean, that Skybird is not a bad choice. How much is it? Because you got a price nerf, right? Like, this is a good tower. It would work well with the Poseidon too. Yeah. I just realized that. Let me look in Sandbox. Well, no. Poseidon, it bounces off everything. It bounces off everything. Because look at this. It bounces off the edge of the map. That's what it does. So I think it will still be good. I can, like, see how much it does against 100. Like, if I send out 100 here. I have Monkey Knowledge on. No, not 199, 100. Like, look at this. Oh, wait. It doesn't bounce off the railing? The what? I thought it would bounce off the railing. Does it just straight up not bounce off anything? Okay, damn. Wait, does Arctic Knight bounce? Because this is a line of sight blocker. Oh, wait. I see what's going on. When placed up here, this sees over this, and now it's not a line of sight blocker. And Ultra Juggernaut still too, right? Just to confirm. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I can't place Poseidon down anywhere but there. So... yeah, because I was expecting it to be able to bounce like this. Yeah. Oh, wait, so Poseidon is way weaker than I thought it would be. I thought I'd be able to shred stuff. So that's why you're getting issues against 100, because it's not doing what I thought it would be doing. I want to see what Double Genie goes like that, too. I'll get rid of this first. 2007, that's how much it costs now? Damn. And with the ability back. Yeah, I need like Quad Genie to be able to take care of that. If I'm doing that, then maybe, because I don't have to deal with DDTs too. I think Prince of Darkness would be the cheapest way, because I would like do cleanup. We could use Poseidon and do more like single target. Yeah, it's just so bad. I think I could get something to work here. Let's do Prince of Darkness then. It's expensive, but it's mandatory. Alright, what's the cheapest way to get into Prince of Darkness now, that is? I think I can just go for this guy, right? Wizard Dart start? Get another dart? Here, wait, let me read that in a bit. Chom, what do you think is the most cost-effective early game for TB1 Ouch, since the early game is kind of reg? Is it just a mastery? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you're using Striker as your hero, though, so that's not really helping much. I I mean, what I did, of course, is pretty expensive. You're trying to optimize that up. And also, I'm going to need something to clear a bit of this early on, too. Actually, I can cut this if I go for a Dart Ninja start and then get the wizard after. That would cheapen some things up. But yeah, whole Prince of Darkness is a bit pricey. But with that and Quad Genie, that should be able to take out 99 and 100 no problem. I'll have 8 creepy idols for 98, which is a great way to beat round 98. So no genies, but 8 creepy idols. Actually, no, wait. Then if I do that, I need 99 then. Okay, let me recalculate this. I'm going to have to get a little bit later. That means I won't have 8 creepy idols, but it still works. Should be at least. Hero level by Geraldo. Desired level 20. Go around 99. Actually, I could do it on 100. Right? Yeah. Place on round 57. So if I go for /hero level, if I place Geraldo on round 57 on an advanced map, I get level 20 on 100. Okay, cool. So I'm placing Geraldo on round 57 here. All right, that makes some sense. Let's get this just to beat the first rounds. I think up into a double shot should do fine. And then I can work on that wizard and get that up to the necromancer. And I can actually use necromancer to take out 40 with a cool little trick. I see Midnight Mansion. This is Midnight Mansion? I thought it was Cubism. Could be Cubism. Arctic Knight does not have the outer wall to bounce off. Yeah, so Plantair, I thought that with this, you'd have the Poseidon bouncing like crazy in here. Turns out that's not, because Poseidon's on this ledge, and the ledge is higher up than the walls, and it just goes nowhere. So all that talk about how cool this would be on that other run is a bit invalidated now because of that, I'm just going to say, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to strong arm it with the Prince of Darkness though now. So we'll have that to take it out. And can I get you on strong to be able to deal with this stuff? There we go. Yep, that works. So I have a bit of ways to get into here. Let's see, how do I do this though? Do I need to get Wall of Fire then for the early game? This might be kind of crazy, but I'm feeling like Glue Gunner to be able to beat those leads and help out that ninja maybe. Because I do need something for 28 and also kind of to deal more damage because I'm not really doing that well on the damage here. Gonna be honest. I mean, I could do an Alec, but that's kind of expensive. Glue Gunner is an interesting play, though. Let's try. I want Necro just before 36 then. Or I could do like Sniper too. Let's do Sniper then. 3K more. That's kind of pricey. Will I be able to get that 3K? I feel like 35 will kill me before that then. 31 I should be fine, right, against? Oh, 31 I'm not fine again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, without a hero, I guess I just get some issues. I can try on strong again now. Okay, strong helps out a lot. Strong does help out a lot. Okay. I should be good. I should be able to get Necromancer up before 35 because 35 definitely will kill me. One double shot on a map where you don't get loops back or you don't get extra range and stuff. So like all these harder advanced and expert maps, it will not be able to deal with 35. Can do pretty good work against 34 though, but not 35. So let's get this up here. Ooh, that one red is leaking. Just in time for me to buy it. Put you on strong then in the meantime. And it's time to push on. Who's here? Okay. We're still leaking. Let me try to figure this around first, and I'll say hi to the new person in chat. Okay, so first about now. That did not work out how I wanted it to work out. Let's go strong. Okay, that one's cleared. That one's not really clear. That's the one we're dying to, right? Okay. So it's that second non-snipered one. So that's the first one, right? And that one. I have to put it to first now. What if I set the sniper to last? I think I just leak if I do that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not quite working. What if I set the ninja to last? That's a kind of funky plan of attack, but it might be able to do something. Kind of leaks when stuff just comes out, though. What if I get guided magic right now? I guess I could get arcane blast, too. I'd have money for that, right? Or guided magic just seems to work. So, okay, that's a good solution. And we got unpopped army now. Amazing. That will work out just for me. I should have put the ninja more over then. Is this spot not very good? Actually, wait, no. I can target it right here, and that will clear both sides, right? So I can do it like this, and it goes, yeah. This works out really well. This is a good way to use it. But to get actually I think this will just get pops just fine. Like I have a pretty good graveyard coming in for 39 and all. Yeah, this should work out. But to secure it, I think I can do this at the end. End of 39 here, yeah. Okay. And then move it over. And then, well, of course I'm going to die here. But if I do this, I can then Alk buff you. Let's put that Alk buff right here. 3-2-0. And this should be able to rip it apart. Ooh, that turns you into a lot of pinks. That's not particularly ideal. What if I do this first? Okay, that's just going the wrong way. And then move it back after. That might be able to do something. I mean, I also can get that mermonkey to help out. Will be a title chill for now. And then move you back. That's still a lot of pinks. Okay, so first off, I'm able to survive mace around 10 with position 3 darts plus 1 sniper. Sniper set to last, clear everything back. Blue is very helpful. Oh, you're just looking into Mesa stuff? Yeah, Mesa's a fun map, I'm going to be honest. Like, maybe not if you can't get Lord of the Abyss to get all your towers buffed, but regularly it's a pretty cool map. I enjoy playing it. Okay, will this be able to get it? There we go. Okay, we cleared that now. I can just set the Necromancer right here, and I can go pretty far with this. I am buying the Geraldo on round 57, and that should be good and all. Just need to make sure on 99 that I place all the stuff that I need for that. So 57 Geraldo, that will be placed, and we could quad or just 3 Genie 100 if needed, and that can beat 100 very cheaply. Normally the only other way to do that is do a 4-stack Brickle Mine, but we can't place Brickle, obviously, and because it's an advanced map, Azili's just going to be so expensive. So, yeah. Leaking balloons will not be visible for 1 bit. Yeah. All right, am I good here? Yeah, I'm good here. If we just get Pierce for everything, this line is so powerful. It'd be really nice to have a Abyssal Warrior here, but I can't place another Mermonkey, so we're not getting that obviously. But I might need a little bit of help going for the Prince of Darkness too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I mean, I could get the Arctic Knight, but that's expensive, and I don't really want to buy that just yet, especially considering it's not really gonna be very good. Just like straight up. Apparently it's possible to fit 2, but that's difficult. Oh, interesting. I should have done that then, because it would be really good to have. I mean, would that even be in range? Here, I could just test here real quick. It's super difficult, you say. Yeah, I can't seem to get the other one in there. If I did that, that actually would be really nice because I could do a Necromancer strat. But in the meantime, I could go for, yeah, I can't even get another small tower there. I feel like I could go for Moab Glue because I will need that later. I'll be able to, it doesn't do more damage, it slows them down, which isn't kind of what I need. I could go for like a single Moab Mauler. Just something to get me into Prince of Darkness. But I don't want to like get something that will be too weak and won't be able to go further. Because I'm going to be getting this. I only need 8,000 more. I think one Moab Mauler would do the trick, right? Unless Riptide Champion somehow does it. Actually, I might be able to get something to work with this. If I go like this, and then push it back. Come on, just get a projectile out. No, it doesn't. Does it do it like this? Yes, but then it gives me a lot of pinks. And obviously I don't want to upgrade to the last tier. I could maybe also try to set you on strong. Set you on strong too. That sends it into a lot of pinks earlier. But I set all of these to strong. Every projectile on that mode. Well, then I'm going to die to like 54 if I do that. So I'm getting smaller. I just need it. That's still like really close to just not working a lot of the times. Do I have to get like an overdrive then? Or if I need to get a Moab press later, maybe I could go for that. Let's try an overdrive. Or I feel like I'm going to need at least one Moab press to be able to beat 97. So let's get the press. Where's you? Midnight Mansion. Where do I want the Moa press though? Do I want it on this side? I could do... I mean, I could do over here, or... I think over here would be better. Alright, we got a Moa press, and it's time to continue saving up into Prince of Darkness. Ooh, that side really kind of does suck, though. What if I do Moa press over here? Because dealing with Moabs coming out of this lane is another pickle, because they don't have this corner to round. Yeah. I might have to get like a Mauler on top of that Moab press too, but that might not be that bad though, because I'm still on good pace for Prince of Darkness. As long as I don't get to round 60, I just really need to get it before round 60, because round 60 is where shit will hit the fan. And I get Geraldo on 57 too, so I guess I need to account for that. I had to plug my computer in. Okay, 53. 8K away again now. Ooh. This is not looking good. Come on. You're getting it so late. Yeah. Okay, if I get Mauler. Now I'm again a little bit delayed, but should still be fine. This Mauler now breaks us way earlier. And not quite. If I move it over here, I think we'll get better range for the Moabs coming in on this side. That should be able to clear there a bit better. Potentially. Okay, take that out. Yeah, I'm just like getting Pierce capped a little bit there sometimes. Do I set you on strong? Maybe we could get the Alchemist asked to help out a bit more. Come on. Yeah, not quite. Now this is where I would have really liked that overdrive, because that overdrive would have been able to beat all that stuff up. If I get it to like come out immediately. Set you to strong too. Everybody to strong. That one just dies immediately, which would be nice if the other one did. What if I change targeting a bit? Okay, that one comes out. And then I change this to like go over there. Okay, that works. Wait, I wonder if I could do that without the Mauler now, then. Be crazy if I could. Okay, so the first one comes out here. And then that's not the right way. Thank you. You're sending that into nowhere land. If I place it on the bottom side, does it work? Yeah, there we go. And then this should... Now they're going in the direction of their... It might be able to work. If I first of all take that off route... And then wait for it to come in. Now it went the wrong side again. I feel like this is just random. I want to try to get this without using help of the Moab Mauler. Alright, there's so many Necromancer balloons out there. Do I just get that? Oh my goodness, 2 blues. Okay, that definitely is possible. I think I have to send it out on this side a lot earlier, though. Like... Now, oh, that was still, and it's going the wrong way too. Maybe I could just start it out going that side. Come on, just go the right way. There we go, finally. What if I tried this way? Not directly out the portal, not like that either. Not like that. No, okay. I think this is the best I can do. But then we don't like pop it so immediately. Okay, I think I have to hold it like this. So we get this one that comes out, and then about now, switch it over so that we keep like so much pierce there that pops open. That's still pop open like really late. Yeah, this is not looking good. I might need that mauler, but it's a good trick to know in the future then. Ooh, that looks really, really good. Okay. Hey, look at that. I did it. I did it without the mauler. Let's go. And now 54 is here. Does this just immediately smoke me? I think it might. It might just do that. Okay. This isn't as much of a success as I thought it would be. I'm going to be honest. What if I just straight up get that whole overdrive now? Yeah, now we get the overdrive. Now overdrive does overdrive things. And we're still kicking the fan. Okay. This should work now. All right. Definitely not going as planned. I'm going to be honest for this challenge. I thought the result would be so much different. I thought everything would be running so much smoother. I got to plug my computer in or else it's going to start to get super duper laggy. We got 2 coming out at the start here, and we kind of just die to all of that. So with that in mind, we have to start over here then to take out those guys and then move that over here. Cool, and that works out. And now can I just AFK the rest of it? I feel like the mid game I had was a lot smoother. Yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot to buy Geraldo. Well, yeah, you had a hero in the mid game. I was supposed to buy this 1 round earlier, which means now I have to pay 2K for him on 100. Oh my goodness. I mean, I could just straight up restart though, because I mean that's just so unoptimal. Now I have to pay 2K for it, and there's a lot of things I can do better. So let's do that. I will need Ninja to start out. Actually, I might be able to get rid of that dart now if I do Tack Wizard. Let's get Wizard back here too. Does this start by any chance? That looks... What if I go like this? Oh my goodness, that's like actually starting out. Wow. Look at that. So it's time to restart now with all these things that I know. I can play this way more optimally and not mess up getting Geraldo on round 57. Okay. Tack start saves money too. I can go into the Ninja with that. 301 Ninja should be able to deal with the camos. And I can go for Necromancer. And with Overdrive and Embrittlement this time. Embrittlement will be a big player. We'll be able to rip apart these rounds. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's get 301 for now. I might actually be able to skip out double shot if I spec more into that overdrive, because I will get you to overdrive for round 40 at least. I think that will just work out better, because I mean, like, Alec Buff also beats round 40, but Overdrive will might allow me to skip out double shot, and on top of that, I won't have to deal with camos because of Shimmer. Are you gonna spend 20 minutes trying to fit two mer monkeys on one table? I could. I'm gonna be getting the mer monkeys later, so that's a possibility. If I ever need that pierce, I could have that as an open option, but I don't think I'll be getting Abyssal Warrior. All right, let's get that wizard on here. I mean, Abyssal Warrior would be good, but I mean, now that I'm putting Necromancer a bit further out, that's actually not really an option, anyways. I think Geraldo items would just be cheaper than that, because I could bullshit my way through with a bunch of Geraldo items. Alright, let's get you now and try to push further. I might still have to get double shot, though. We'll see. That guided magic, too. Now you can see over walls and stuff. Ooh, 22. Yeah, it looks a little bit tough. Looks a little rough by my eyes. Come on. Yep, there we go. We got that taken care of, not clear of. Okay. And now it's time to go further. Leads, though, again. I could actually use Alec Buff. I could skip out on that sniper. Yeah, because we'll have Alec Buff over here. So this will be the way of which I will beat. And 28. I think I do have to get double shot, though. Gonna be honest. I'll get that now, then. But I can still get that Alc. Abville. I don't like Necro on this map. It feels like it always leaks ceramics. Yeah, it's a possibility. You have to kind of deal with the targeting, though, a bit. But I really feel like Prince of Darkness will be the cheapest way out of this one, with having to get Poseidon and all that stuff. I mean, there might be another cheaper way. It also might be that I get Prince of Darkness and it just completely fails, and I have to spend a lot of money, and Prince of Darkness then like really isn't the cheapest way out. Also, these leads are blocking my ninja like crazy. Now one blue? Really? Are you gonna do this to me? Get everything but the leads. Okay, I gotta change up something. If I set you on first and you on strong, does that do anything? Oh my gosh, look at that. That does do something. Okay. Gotta get clever with those targeting sometimes if you want to win. But, Abvil? Is that how you say your name? Abvil? Good to see you. Have you done Dark Dungeon Chimps then? I assume you have. I'll put you on first now. Come on, this is being so stupid. Take out these darn leads. You keep getting blocked, though. What if I put you on last? I want to at least be able to get, like, I might have to get Arcane Blast, then. Let's see how Arcane Blast will do. Yeah. Okay, Arcane Blast does a lot better. There we go. Now, I still have a bit ways away to go for the Shimmer and all of that. I could do Overdrive then. But now I'm really going to be messing with like 37. I'm going to be honest. Honestly, it doesn't have a real pronunciation. One way, just however you like it. Okay. And I'll say Abville. Abville? Abville, sure. Kind of sounds like a drug name. Alright, like a pharmaceutical drug name. So we won't be getting Necromancer before 35 at least then with this. I could do I'm just gonna get Overdrive first. Overdrive first, please. Can I get it? There we go. Don't die there. All right, we got overdrive now. And I guess I could get necromancer a bit later. That will work then. I should have enough money for it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have enough cash. I'm gonna have enough cash to get the necromancer. And now this should be a lot better than the first game, cause I can go for Embrit. Do I have lead issues though? Ooh, that's really, really close. I can get this to work. I mean, you're still on strong, though. Put you on strong? I can put you on last, too, in order to get those leads before they block anything. No, it's these ones that are giving the problem. Okay. This... Ooh, one red? Come on. Okay, what if I do... You on strong, Alk on last... Get those ones. AMD right there. Oh, wait. And you missed one? Okay. Okay, buddy. Alright, you gotta stand strong then. You can be on strong too, I guess. Also, maybe setting you on first could be better. We'll see. Because then... You don't snipe that though. Let's set you back on first and have just the Alcon strong. See if this clears. Because with this AMD pool, you don't get AMD really, right? Okay, come on. Yeah, it's just that one ceramic right there. I wonder if I could afford the ice in the mix with this now. Let's see if ice does anything. No, I'd have to get like all the way to 220 and then I wouldn't be able to afford it by then. Ack. Yeah, I don't think I could get anything to work because you get AMD so early on, the leads aren't even out. You don't get AMD back again, right? It's attack that gets AMD, but not really in the right time. And this just leaves me off with one red. Yeah. Faster fine on the elk. I think I could do this. I can afford this. The thing is, I don't want to... I still have to afford the necromancer. But this should be able to do it then. If I get acid, because that one last bloom that gets the... Alk... At least in the cases that I've been getting, hopefully. Then that will be able to pop down. Because it's on, like, one last red. At least if it works in this way. So that one, I guess, would pop down. What if I keep you on strong? This necromancer, shimmer... But you're not really doing anything on strong. What's the benefit to having you on strong? Nothing, then. What if I have to buy stronger acid later? That would be a kind of strange way to go about it, but I guess it might work. Or wait, what if I do this? I've got an idea. I'll still get stronger acid anyways, because I don't really care. When... You get the AMD. I set Alk to last for one shot. To do... Bro, that did not work at all. I set you on last and you targeted the same thing. Okay, what if I do close then? What if I do close? But I do want 320 on the... Whatchamacallit, on the Alk buff, so that's why I'm going for this. How do we still have reds leaking from there? Okay, if I do this way, this left me off with just one red. At the end, I can upgrade it to stronger acid. That will get it. For some reason, I guess this just works better. Yeah, okay. See, that worked. Oh, wait, now I... Oh, okay. You take that care of that anyways. That was really weird. For some reason, getting stronger acid made it so I could not beat... And we got one red again. That made it so I just could not beat the round 38. Do I get issues here now? Oh, me. I might be getting issues. Let's see. Who gets AMD this time? You get AMD. That means you can go on strong. Now you go on first. And that... Alright, let's keep you on strong then. With AMD. Okay. That does a lot of work, actually. Now you don't have AMD. And this cleans it up. Cool, cool, cool. Great, no issues there. No issues. And now I can get Necromancer. And I will set you to target right there. So I can get pops. Cool. Throw you right there. And this should shred it open, hopefully. I can upgrade that. Ooh, that's actually really, really close. I could get the ice. Well, then the ice gets AMD, bro. What is this? Okay. I'll buy the ice later then. There we go. Okay. Now we're in a much better state. Only 301 Ninja is wasted. And I can Alk buff you. Got 3-2 Alk there. Nice. This will take care of that. I can go for my embrittlement now. And not remove that. Round 57 we get Geraldo. And hopefully, if all goes right, embrittlement overdrive can kind of just wreck house, even though it doesn't have the primary train. Hopefully it still just wrecks everything, and I can get Prince of Darkness just from this. That would be really cool. Especially that's nice because I now have like less spent on random junk. Plus I have no Moa press. And yeah. I give my best hopes and hope this will work. If not, that would be really, really disappointing. And yeah. Anyways, this challenge has given me so many loops and curves. It's kind of crazy. What did Plant Terror do to me? Ooh, I don't even know. Also, the crazy thing is all of this, I'm assuming I'm going to be beating 98 without any genies, too. Because I'm going to be bringing... Well, I don't have to care about 99 or 100 with that. But everything will come to 98. The chokehold is around 98. 95 should be completely fine. Because Prince of Darkness can kill that. It's just 98. And I can use Geraldo Spikes. I can use the 4 creepy idols. So I don't get 8 creepy idols. You're sorry for this. So I get 4 creepy idols, Geraldo Spikes. I can use the Maelstroms. The Maelstroms are to my disposal. I think that might be what I really use to beat it. Well, I mean, I have Pop Sidon too. And for 97, I'm going to want to try to figure a way how to clear that. Okay. Anyways, I get Geraldo here. Let's just throw Geraldo down right here. This should be fine. And I might need to RNG this round out a little bit. If I start right here and then place here, that should work nice. Let's get Geraldo down. Cool. And I should be getting Prince of Darkness up relatively shortly still. Come on, give it to me. Please and thank you. And also I'll have Embrittlement for late game too. I mean, Embrittlement's a good thing to have. It definitely is. And I also could give a Sharpstone to that tack. Finally give it a Pierce increase. I mean, not right now, of course. I got Prince of Darkness. And I'm going to have to AFK way, way into the future. I'm not going to be getting Abyssal Warrior, of course, too. So I don't really have to care about that 2 Mermonkey thing, even though apparently you can do that. This will be our Arctic Knight going into Poseidon. And yeah. Now I'm curious. If I'm going Poseidon, would the top path be better? Because, like, normally I get bottom path, so everything's kind of converge. But with Poseidon, like, everything just goes everywhere. Like, there's no way to control where the ability is going. So I'm wondering if top path would be better in this case. Well, I guess the big thing is that Echo Sense Precision will allow the Tridents to seek, which I think is way better than the attack speed. I forgot about that. Like, the main attack is powerful, and having the main attack seek is a pretty big deal. So I think I just have to go for bottom, right? If someone has more input on that, maybe they could tell me in the Twitch chat over here. But right now I'm thinking just this 051 will be better. I'll get Arctic Knight now for the moment, though. It's a good burst ability to have. 56k. We're going to have to be going a ways away for that, though. I might have to watch out for rounds like 80. Actually, no, for 80 I can bring in my Arctic Knight and take that stuff down. But if I recall, like, if I put this here, yeah, it just flies over the wall. It doesn't bounce at all. Aim the Arctic Knight at the topmost painting at the left. Trust me on this one. Topmost painting on the left. So up here? What does it do then if I use it? It didn't seem to do anything for me. Oh, on the wall. On the wall, I see. Then what does it do there? Topmost on the left. So right here, just like on the eyes. Okay, it bounces a little bit. I mean, that's not still a lot of bouncing. It's just like a tiny bit. So if there's line of sight blockers there? Yeah, I guess there is. That's like really the most minimal amount of bouncing, though. Yeah, it's the bounce spot I got. When you were saying it would bounce, I thought you meant it would like bounce over the railings and all. Alright, but anyways, we're getting Prince of Darkness to rip this apart. I think I should put Prince of Darkness like lower here. Right? Well, then if I do that, I actually get a ton of issues on the outgoing side, so we throw that here. Also, wait, does this work? No, I can't put it over there. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Keep Prince of Darkness right there. Your range is shortened. Yeah, you will do work. I mean, I could do it a little bit further than that, like right here. That's fine. That is fine. Cool, cool, cool. I should be getting Poseidon before around 85, though, right? I got to. Yeah, I will. I will be able to. As long as I get it before 85, then we're fine. Oh, and also the other thing is that if I can do round. Oh, wait, that fortified's leaking too. I'll probably have to get an M glue at some point. Just at least a Moab glue. I can use the ability though. If I can beat round, because I know 2 genies won't work. If I can do 100 with 3 genies, I could use 1 genie on 98 actually. So I could still afford it to do it with 1 genie if need be. Okay. I'm not getting this Arc Ignite ability back that fast. I better have it coming up soon. Alright, push the here. Wait, can I do it? I can do it without, right? I think I can take this out without using the ability. Okay, let's move this back here now. Because I kind of want it on 100 though. Oh wait, I can have the Arcnet summon from the bottom yet. Okay, we should be fine here. I should be fine. I should be fine. Watch this crazy trick that's about to unfold. And then I target down there. And I clean it up from the bottom. Way from the bottom. And I keep the Arc Ignite ability, so if I need to use it here, I can use it. But I want to say I'm just fine. Okay, I'm just fine, but that was good to have just in case. I'll use it on the fortifies, because I'm fine on 83, and I'm also fine on 84. Let me put it a little further down, though. These fortified BFBs are going to be trouble. Well, we got 2 here. Let's rip those up. Please? Thank you? No, they don't. Alright. New Etienne buff with Archmage could be, could have fire hitting at the end again. Oh, yeah, that's true. Etienne buff is awesome. Okay, I think I might just have to have you on first then, right? Also get Echo Set's precision too. It's the second one though, right? Oh wait, do I get that? Okay, I cleared it. Good. Good. Alright, now 83 will pass, then 84, then I have Poseidon. Which is pretty early considering I have Prince of Darkness, Poseidon, and a few useful towers all before 85. This will allow me to get a good amount of cash spare until Geraldo like eats a lot of it. But I mean, I guess that can happen. Wait, I don't get it. I'm like 2k off. Damn. That stinks. Alright, at least I have this ability. Rip it! Rip it apart. Oh shoot, this sucks so much, actually. Okay, wait. I mean, I could try to focus at least one of them. Okay, use this ability. And now let's... take out this one. Does that allow me to afford Poseidon? No. And now I just straight up can't kill the other one. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Can I take out the other ZOMG alone? I don't think so. Alright, this is... yeah. I do need it. I definitely need it before 98. No, not 98. 85. And I do not have it before 85. I do not have it before 85. Alright, this super greedy strategy seems has seemed to fall apart. I don't have it before 80. That's crazy. I thought I was getting this before 85 easy. I mean, it would have been close, but I would have had it. And now without this, like, it completely falls apart. Like, it's so close. But if I want to win now, I have to spend, like, a lot of money. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, this completely ruins that, like, 50,000 cash spare or whatever I was going for. Like, I could get Tax Zone, but then, yeah. And I don't have Smail, so I can't Smail that, even though it would cost a bit of money. And there's really no way to get a bounce. Oh. Okay, let's see what I mean. If I spend on the Smail too, then that means I'm gonna have to take on 87 without Pop Sidon. I mean, I could see. I don't see this one going anywhere now. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Like, that's not the upgraded one. Yeah, I think this is over here. I I don't have this. You know what I could do? I could cut the Alk. Cause like, do I actually need that to save? Actually, I do need the Alk for the save up because I wouldn't be able to get Prince of Darkness without that. Yeah. All right. This was Lantern. This was a really cool idea, but it just completely ran short right here on round 85. Like, it's a really greedy strategy with Geraldo. If you can pull this off, like, Geraldo goes insane on the last few rounds because you get double the Geraldo items. But that means you're basically using no hero until the very end game, and with this, it just didn't seem to work. I bet you could still do it if you do a bit of a different mid game. I don't really know what you do though, and you'd have to get Pop Sidon before 85. But I mean, Prince of Darkness. If this was much better, I would have been able to do this with like 50,000 cash for easily. But I guess that's it. Thanks for trying though. But thanks for giving me the idea. If this bounced over here, I would have been able to do it. But I think I'll just do Moab Domination sit. Yeah, Moab Domination would be a bit easier. I could still I mean, could I do this by beating? I could still do it. I just have to spend a lot of money. And it's a lot more disappointing because this is so close to being able to finish with an insane amount. I would just have to do 1, 2, probably 3. Let's see, how much does this bring me off with? And I'd have to take down this Moab first. No, come on, stop attacking with that one. I need to attack that one. Yeah, I need like 3 of them. And then I'd also still need to be able to beat 87. And then that would allow me to beat up to 94. Okay. Let's take this one out then. Yeah, it doesn't take out the insides over there though. What if I get all of the Moab presses over here? If I do 2 Moab presses and a Moab glue? This is kind of weird though, because now all the stalling is not separated. It is not separated stalling. Okay, that takes that out. Wait, no, it doesn't? That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, man. I think we just run so dry on the, what is it? Yeah, that it kind of leaks some stuff. There's one red, though. Can you get that one red? Bruh. One single red there, really? Yeah, it just runs so dry on graveyard ability around then. Also, these boomerang spots are really, really bad, but it's like the only kind of way to get past this and hopefully 87 too. Alright, I have to use it a bit later then. No, a bit earlier too. Somewhere around then. Okay, that looked good. That looks good. Okay, there we go. Now we're 15k away from it. I get the upgraded Smail though now. I have upgraded Smail, so if I need that on 87, I could use that on 87. Is Zebra's leaking? How the hell is that happening? How's life been? I haven't been able to chat with you in ages. Creed Darkness, how are you doing? I haven't recognized your name. When was like the last time you were in here? But yeah, life's going pretty good. This one challenge is being really stupid for some reason. How does a zebra leak out of this side? This Pierce isn't getting. Wait, what? The fuck? Where does this zebra come from? I'm looking with my eyes. See how many BFBs there? There's no way a zebra should be able to leak from that. Oh, a ceramic kind of comes out at the end. Okay. What if I set you on strong? But yeah, life's been doing good. It's summer now. Some time in between college. Okay, we cleared that time. No, shoot. Don't. Oh my goodness. That kind of screwed me over. Alright, I'll just keep you on strong. But yeah, just kind of working in between college. Trying to stream more too now. This one challenge is not giving me great difficulties. I'm going to set one of these boomerangs to first. Maybe that will help out. Other than this challenge, everything's going pretty good, I'd say. Alright, I can put you back on strong. I can put you back on first. Now, 87 here. Can I deal with this? I can use a Smail, though, if I need that. I just need to ramp up the graveyard a whole bunch and not leak out of that side. Okay, it's kind of close, I'd say. Maybe I could do something with glue, too. Ideally, I don't want to buy a Smail, of course, but if I do need to, that will be able to take care of it. Maybe I could try pickling a you. This might be able to knock these ZOMGs out a bit earlier. I don't really know, though. That might not necessarily work. Because then we still have to deal with that stuff. Yeah, I think Smail will be the cheapest option. $700, a bit unfortunate. But I can buy that. So get that one down first, and then use that about in there. And one ceramic still leaks. Use that. I'll try using it a bit later. Okay. Oh, come on. Just the tiniest amount of stuff leaks through every time. It's not fun. I think I need to put it a little bit more over to this side, because it's not about this side that's leaking. It's about this side over here. So I gotta deal with that. I also maybe could use the Arc Ignite ability second. So if I place it like there, yeah, let's try using the Arc Ignite ability afterwards. So that would then be Smail about now. That still leaves some stuff open. Okay. I think if I use the Smail, I just have to use it late. Like there. And then Arc Ignite. Oh my god, it's just a few pinks? Really? So, like, that's the stuff I'm dealing with. Like, it's nothing significant links. It's always, like, the tiniest little thing. The tiniest little thing. Okay, I'll go back to trying to use that, Arc Ignite first. And we leave a few zebras, too, of course. Alright, what if I use Smail, like, really, really late and, like, really, really far back? And then you trail everything to pop one yellow. It's another thing you could do. Oh my goodness, this is just so annoying. I don't think you really get other setups where, like, you only leak to the tiniest little thing. No matter what you do, it's just like the tiniest little balloon will leak through every single time. And just stop. Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to manually set your target so you don't constantly chase, like, nothing? Alright. I'm thinking maybe I use both at the same time here. I mean, that doesn't really work. I should have guessed that. What if I set you on last? That actually might do something. Gotta bring you. No, 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 no. Prince of Darkness. I can't get the Prince of Darkness in time. Oh my goodness. This is so scuffed. Oh wait, this might actually work. You're still. No, no. Where's somebody's? What? Okay, sure. I win. I take it. I take it. What in the world got set to last targeting then? You're still on strong. You put me on first, because why not? I guess nothing. Oh, I think a boomerang. Alright. Take this out. There we go. 89 shouldn't be an issue. 90 shouldn't be an issue. 91. 92 might be the next thing, but will I have Pop Poseidon by then? Oh, we're still leaking? Really? Come on. Well, I guess it's fortified BFBs, so yeah. That is why we are leaking. I might just need like a glue in the back there, or I could move things back a bit. Go right here. Okay, that was actually really, really close. Rich Beacon is here. How are you doing? Hope you're doing better than me. Come on, where's the Prince of Darkness? Right there. Okay. Gotta move this over here. And then... Cool. I take that down. We take it down. Move the Prince of Darkness back there again. DDTs are the least of my concerns. Round 90 should also be really, really free. Right? Oh, am I Pierce capping here? Maybe if I set this target down here earlier, I might not be. Okay. What? Yes, a little thing is leaking. 62 is really long, so I'll get the ability back for the ZMG, so I can actually use ability here. I'm surprised, though, that I need to use ability on 61, though. Let's pop that ability. That should all be clear. Okay, stuff from the end is taking me out. So I have to go like this, and then I have to go like this. No, wrong side. Wrong side. Clean up the end. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is just being so difficult. So difficult. Yeah, it keeps leaking out of that side. Maybe just wait even longer until Arctic Knight ability. Right about here. And some stuff already started leaking. Come on, zebras again. Arrgh. It's like the only time you die to zebras. I don't really think any other time a zebra would be a threat. It might be the least commonly balloon leaked to would be a zebra. But here I'm leaking to a lot of them. It's just so close. It's just like one single zebra every single time. That time it was a pink. Alright, use the ability now, and you're trailing on a ceramic, and we leak a zebra again. Alright, I'm just gonna lock you in place, retarget then. Use ability now. Ah, too late. I'll put one on first. I didn't expect 91 to be this much of an issue. I did not. Not even in a million years. Oh, did I get it? I got it. Okay, cool. We're on to 62 now. Put you back on strong. And will I be getting Pop Sidon here? Mid-round? Oh my goodness, finally, there's Pop Sidon. Will this alone be able to clear the rest of the wave? No, it won't. I don't care. 93 is fine. I got Pop Sidon now. After so much pain and agony, now I can hopefully be free for the rest of the game. I can use this ability freely. Let's just wipe all of this out. Cool, and thanks. But now because I was forced to buy 2 Moab presses and a Moab glue, I do have a bit less money than I would have liked. And I want to say this round 95 is just free and I don't have to do anything. Looks like it. Yeah, pretty cool. It would have been very nice if I could have gotten Pop Sidon on round 85. That would have been very nice. But now I guess that stuff helps me. Okay, so 96. I want to be careful about this 97, 98 thing. So what I'm actually going to do here first is go to Monkey Knowledge. Also, like, everybody left the Twitch chat because that painful grind there. I think that took like 30 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to be checking how much damage I do kind of against 100. If I were to get 3 genies, and I place them all right here, kind of optimal spots. Do I need 3 or all 4? And I will also have the ability up whenever I want it. So I'd probably want to use it on cleanup. Okay, let's assume that I have you now, because I do have you now. I have embrittlement. I have you and your Alec buffed. And those boomerangs don't matter really. Let's max out your graveyard. And now send out 100. So this is like all the damage I'll be having against 100. Okay, I could do this with 3 genies and 1 3 genies and 1 Smail. If not, I probably can work it out with just 3 genies. So 3 genies will work. Now, I gotta test 98 with, now I get my Moab glue. That's a relentless glue. That's a relentless glue again. What am I doing? And 2 presses. It doesn't really matter where they are here. And I also get 4 you guys. So I want to see, can I really beat this without needing a genie? I guess I want to test out 97 first. Can I beat this without using ability on 97? Also, I'm going to have Graveyard on the pod, so let me get that first up. Okay. Because I will have my 4 totems down here for a 97. Can I beat this without an ability? Yeah, I can do that without an ability. Okay. I'm going to go up there and beat 97 without an ability, so I can use it on 96. With micro, I should be able to do that. I also have Geraldo up here, so you can do some damage too. And then on 98, I'm at free reign to figure out what I want to do, whether I want to use a genie or not. So let's use this ability early, kind of shred that up. Now on 97 here, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you guys. And come on, just take this out first try. There's a few things at the bottom. No, not quite. I do want to try to get these genies more so on this side if possible, because this is where stuff leaks. So if I do like that, because this is going to open up on 98. No, not quite. Not quite what I was really looking for. Where's my Prince of Darkness? Come on. Prince of Darkness right there. Let's put you over here now. Okay. Oh, got it. We got it. I got it. Okay, cool. You're on camo priority targeting for some reason. Anyways, 98 here. I can use the ability whenever. So I could use it now. That actually is probably a really good time to use it. But with 4 totems, I want to say I'm just good. Why is this in a really useless spot? Okay. So right here, and just a well-timed pop side and ability, I think I can really just nuke this out. Let's target that right there. And no, I gotta use it earlier. Gotta use it earlier. So like, what if I go like now? Okay, I'm thinking I do this and maybe just like a few, like 2 of those guys right there. And that will just be able to get whatever zebras leak out. Because they can take up a decent amount of stuff, right? Okay, come on. Oh! Haha! Haha. Okay. Now this just leaks through. I don't care. I get Genie 1, Genie 2, and we'll have all that up next round. Okay, so with 2 genies, this should just be free if it works. Yeah. Also, I really kind of need maxed out graveyard here. All right. A little bit less than max, but sure. Let's use pop side and ability. And I mean, I can take this off now. So this now should just clean up everything, right? Okay, we win. With 33,000 cash spare. Honestly, that was way less than I wanted. But, I mean, it's better than nothing. That save up to Poseidon was just atrocious. And now that, like, I see it, those 2 Moab presses and that Moab glue was, like, really critical to beating a lot of those rounds. Like, I don't know, maybe it isn't as worth it as cutting this and using a few Smails. Probably not. It would have been a little bit cheaper, but yeah. That was a bit crazy. So if Planterror is still here, oh my goodness, that one was a headache, but I beat your challenge with 33,000 cash spare. So yeah, that was we'll leave it off there. Maybe some other here. I mean, Corvus would beat this, but who cares about Corvus? Let's go raid somebody now.